Chivo bot here. Did you know you can watch this level on YouTube? Now go get some sun.
Hello and welcome to Achievement Hunting 101. I'm FuFuCuddilyPoof and this is level 237. Joining me tonight is KooshMoose.
Well, hello, what could go wrong?
And Wild West.
Hello, welcome everyone.
Thanks for joining.
Thank you for having me on episode 237.
Oh, do it over. Start over. That's the straw. That's the straw that broke the camel's back.
That's a joke for people that are joining us in chat. They understand.
No, yeah.
Oh man, this has been one heck of a night to record. It's always a live show.
Yeah, is there a full moon out or something? Is it Friday?
It's always a live show. Like, we might have hiccups here and there when recording, but as soon as you go live, man, I can't hear you guys through my headset. This isn't working. That's not working. It's just live shows are something. Yeah. They're fun, but they're something.
A lot more work.
Oh yes. Oh, and thank you, KooshMoose, whoever you are, for subscribing for 22 months.
If that's your real name, yeah.
We don't subscribe to our own stuff. Thank you, Amazon, for that. All right. But yeah, if you would like, if you're listening to us and you're not following us already, go ahead and follow. If you're not subscribed to us, you got that. I know you have Amazon Prime. Go ahead and subscribe to us. It's free. Either way, and thank you, Fug, for that subscription. Either way, let's go ahead and get started. Let's get into this show. So, topic of discussion for this week. I know this was joked about last week. Yeah, I think it was last week about, or it was mentioned anyway in Patron VIP. But this is going to be coming from SkepticalMario. Says, now that the Lara Croft Mansion Power Washing DLC is out, what would you like to see the next DLC to be? What do we want to power wash now? So let's go ahead and kick it to Nate first.
Sure, I'd like to start with MDP, but he couldn't follow directions, and he tagged patrons instead of podcasts. So we'll never know what game he might be thinking about or what he might want us to answer with. We'll then move on to people who can follow directions. That's Eroteric. He says the Pelican from Halo would be a good one, or the Normandy from Mass Effect. I think the Space Shuttle Atlantis for a real-world example would also be good. If you can't tell, I like space. And Chewy says Silent Hill, when it goes all dark and rusty, could do with a good cleaning. Could recreate the car wash scene from Wild Things, but with the nurses too. Okay. I was gonna joke about Dead or Alive, but Chewy beat me to it. So yeah. What would I do? I would probably I think something like Titanfall. It would be cool to clean a Titan.
Oh, that would be cool. I didn't think of that.
Awesome. Yeah.
I know that's a you could predict that I would say that because Titanfall. But yeah, I would say a Titan would be super cool. You could do each one of the Titans. You kind of open them up and clean the inside too. Get all the gore, get all the human bits off the feet from being squished. Clean off the feet. Yeah, I'd say Titanfall. Because apparently we're not getting an Ajax or an Apex Legends, Titanfall game. So why not get Titanfall in Power Wash Sim? Let's do it.
Cleaning Titans. That's a good one. I like that.
There you go.
That'll be the way we get Titanfall 3, is they'll put it in Power Wash Simulator and see how popular it is, and they'll be like, oh, there's an audience for this. And we'll get Titanfall 3.
I also really like Eroterex, cleaning of the Normandy or the Pelican. Also very good ones. I was just talking to a friend today about Mass Effect.
I thought those are the ones that I was kind of looking at too, but I wanted to go outside the box a little bit more than that, because Halo would be fun, Normandy would be fun.
Well, what would you say?
Yeah.
I went with the Chimichanga cart with having Deadpool narrate it. I think that would be pretty funny to have,
That would
especially
be
if you could get.
so
I know
cool.
in a dream scenario, you get Ryan Reynolds, maybe even Hugh Jackman, just riffing off each other while you're cleaning the power
Oh my
washing
god.
it and everything. That would just be, it would be fun, but that would be kind of the direction. I was trying to look for something a little bit more outside the box than just saying, "Oh, let's do Halo" or something like that. I like Titanfall too. Titanfall would be a lot of fun.
I guess Deadpool, because like you've taken it more from I'm just gonna watch something to having like interactive bits. That's really cool. I think that'd be
I
awesome.
love that so
It would
much.
probably be rated mature for sure, but
There's
I could
still
see
time to
it.
do it too. I mean, Deadpool 3, it's on the way.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll do it as a promotional thing. Who knows?
Oh,
Oh,
could
that
you
would be
imagine
awesome.
that? I love your idea. That is so good.
Be awesome. Yeah, let's tweet that out there. Let's make that happen. Put it out there in the universe.
I just see it as like the guy from Family Guy, that old guy that's always watching after Chris.
Creepy guy. Yeah.
The creepy guy. I could just see it kind of like that. Oh, get right up nice in there. Yeah. Yeah,
Have to get
that's
all the
kind of how I
crusty
imagine.
chimichanga bits everywhere.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, and then so Lipitet77 said, "Your toy, great opportunity to clean up that bear." I hated that game, so I'm sorry.
God, that is
Nothing
the
to
worst
do
game
with-
ever.
I think it was in one of my worst when I played it. Mental Knight 5 said, "Portal chest chamber 17, maybe bring a friend along." And Dino Bull said, "The Going Merry from One Piece." Oh, not a bad one there at the end. I like that.
I don't know what that is. I've never watched One Piece.
I don't get any of those references. That's how I know I'm old.
Yeah.
Well, as your younger, better looking one, I can actually acknowledge that a little bit.
Yeah, I haven't started One Piece. I know nothing about that one. And then Test Chamber 17, I don't remember exactly which one that is. But a Portal crossover? I'm down. That sounds great.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool? Like if you had to clean using the portals, like you couldn't actually get up to the thing, but you could open a portal and like you'd have to like shoot and figure out the angle. That'd be cool.
Oh, I like that.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
See, this is how you can get me to like this game. I still don't like Power Wash Simulator.
I don't think they could do anything in that game to get you to like that game.
I don't know. Adding the Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool or making the portal gun in it where you have to use the portals to get specific spots, that actually sounds interesting. Sounds much better.
That would be crazy. I'm picturing that now. That'd be so freaking cool.
So, have you guys actually played this DLC, or do you guys know anything specific about it?
I loaded it up, but then I saw that there were no achievements, and then I unloaded it. And then the very next day, my daughter said, "Hey, can we play Power Wash Sim?" Just out of the blue. She just wanted to play it. And I was like, "Crap, I just deleted it." So I'll have to
Naturally.
reinstall it again in 2 days. So
There goes your internet bill. Is going to go straight up next.
gonna get straight up. Yep. Yep.
That is on my short list to do. I haven't started Power Wash, but I do want to get into it here soon.
I was just
Especially-
wondering if they have the butler on the map.
No.
Because that's what I said. I have absolutely no intention of touching that. Trying to clean an entire mansion sounds awful, but I really hope that they put the butler on the map and you have to like lock him in the freezer because he keeps making a mess and you have to go back through and redo where he's been. That would make the level so much better.
I don't understand. Why would she hire a butler that's that bad though? I don't get that.
I mean, do you remember he looked like he was like 157 years old? I don't think he's that good at cleaning.
All right, so incontinence, got it.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and read some patron responses off. First one comes from Framehole. He says that Resident Evil 1 Mansion include a few zombies that need to be headshotted with a red nozzle to the forehead. Not as many that would become a first-person shooter, but an occasional distraction from cleaning.
You guys with your out-of-the-box thinking, this is
That's
amazing. That's like
Actually
3
really good.
interesting out-of-the-box ideas.
That's actually very interesting as an idea. I've never played Resident Evil, so I don't know what that mansion looks like. But either way, I like the idea where you have to occasionally shoot a zombie. What the fuck says, how about all of Fallout? And when you fall through the floor, clean down there too. I read that in chat today, and that gave me a chuckle. That's funny. GT3 option fan, I could see a Borderlands crossover being pretty fun. Maybe somewhere like Trash Atlantis in Borderlands 3 or Sanctuary from Borderlands 2. Sanctuary is a good one. I did not even think about Borderlands when I was trying to come up with an idea. I like that. And then Katie, she just said Hogwarts. So I guess, yeah, all of Hogwarts. I think everyone's rolling on the Hogwarts Legacy train. So I believe there was 2 or 3 people that said that as well. But as for me, my answer, I was trying to think outside the box as well. Because like I didn't want to say the Pelican or the Halo Ring or something from Skyrim. Well, behind me, actually behind the door, is the big Time magazine poster from Modern Warfare 2. I mean, I guess spoilers if you haven't played that game. That's now 15 years old or something like that. But like a nuclear bomb went off or something like that. I can't quite remember it, where it was. But, you just have to go through and power wash the city because, everything was destroyed. I could use a real good power wash. And maybe some other construction vehicles and whatnot to help rebuild. But it's definitely plenty dirty. But, yeah. I can't really think of anything else good unless you guys can. Nope. All right. Well, either way, that was a fun question. Just something goofy now that DLC is out from that godforsaken game. Not that we need to play that anymore.
I mean, it needs, whatever it is, we need some achievements.
I mean, do we really though?
Yeah, we really do. If I'm actually going to do them, they need achievements.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, there should be achievements attached to them.
Yeah, because I think you're getting get a lot of us in our small niche that are like, oh, that's cool, but then I'm not going to go do it.
And Jay Black just said the space shuttle or the space station have to be outside and do a spacewalk. I don't know how power washing would work in the middle of space.
Little droplets going around everywhere.
What about like Frozen? What if you're like washing the castle, but you have to do it efficiently or else the whole thing melts? No. Okay.
Don't be giving Disney Dreamlight any recommendations there, please.
All right, sorry.
I'm no scientist, but I think your physics there are a little off, Jay Black. But I like the space shuttle idea. All right. Either way, let's get into the game showcase. So I'm going to go ahead and go first. And let's see. All right, that's not working. All right, sorry if you're live. That's not working. I'm not gonna sit here and mess around with it to try to get going. So either way, game I want to showcase, and this is actually going to be a little bit of a promo for the game of the month. I want to talk about Bioshock. So for starters, have you guys played this game at all?
Oh yeah, I've completed it twice.
Okay.
Let me tell you, have I played this game? Yes, I have, like 3 hours ago to get the first achievement or 2. Just so I can say that I have started, and it's happening. It's really happening.
It's a shame on both of you.
I'm really doing it this time. I promise to start.
All right. So if you haven't listened to the previous episodes, excuse me. If you haven't listened to the previous episodes, I have never significantly played Bioshock. I borrowed from a friend the OG Bioshock, back on the 360 when it was new. And I played a couple of hours of it, and I wasn't feeling it, wasn't into it. Well, last Thursday, because our Halo crew got canceled because Elle was at a concert or something, like that, I decided to stream some Bioshock. So that stream is actually up on the YouTube channel if you would like to go watch it. And any further gameplay I play, I plan on streaming the whole game since it's not too long. But yeah, I guess I just wasn't like in the mood at the time back in 2007 or 8 or whenever it was I originally started on 360 to play it. But I'm liking the game so far. I was just talking to who was I talking? Jay Black and a few others before the stream. I forget who actually brought it up. This game looks really good. I don't know if there's a Series X enhancement for the game or if this is just a complete remaster and it's just for the Xbox One. But they did a nice job remastering, like with the water when you first start off after the plane crash. Spoilers, I guess. That happens in the first 3 seconds. It's a spoiler.
Yeah, that's not.
But the controls are a little wonky. And I'm guessing that's just because it's an older game. Well, you said you've completed it twice. Are the controls the exact same?
Yes.
Okay, so then yeah, it's just from back in 2007.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a missed opportunity. That's actually, somebody asked a question about the Y button or something. And I was like, you know what? It's the remaster. What are the chances that they've added, a control setting? Like Halo did it. If Halo can do it, well, anybody can add remapped controls and like make it work better. But no, as it turns out, no, they can't.
Yeah.
It's too difficult.
Yeah, it's very much of its time when they were doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is the Y button jump? That's awful.
No, A is to interact, Y is to jump.
All I can see is that people were like, oh, let's just try something different. And then people were like, this is stupid. And then they went back to the normal amount.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, I like the atmosphere so far. I love the underwater. So I'm not going to spoil anything, but just to give at least Wild West and anyone else that have played this game an idea of how far I've got. I got up to the point where there is a guy where you have to do like a fetch quest for him and taking pictures, and it's like an ice room, and I got a little bit past that room, and then unfortunately the game crashed on me, so I wasn't able to like end my stream on a good note. I ended it on a crash, and I also say that just to let you, Nate, and anybody else that wants to play for the game in a month, save often, just in case. I don't know if
I was going to ask if you had been listening or if you went back to listen to what Matriarch had talked about, like her primer for like how to go about playing this most efficiently, but with no spoilers.
So I was actually on that show. I didn't miss that one when she was talking about that, where she was talking about like, turn the Vita chambers off at the beginning.
Yep.
Rescue all the little sisters. Don't harvest them.
Yeah. Turn on subtitles. Yep. I was there.
Oh, I don't turn on subtitles. Never subtitles. That just gets in the way.
Ugh.
But yeah, I saved often. I was actually being a little reckless at one point and died. And it just bang put me on the home screen. I just went, oh right, I don't have respawns. Like I had forgotten that I don't have respawns.
You put it on easy, right? You play on easy?
I did put it on easy, and I was playing reckless.
Okay,
because it is easy,
Sure.
Well, that's the way to play it. Just go have fun with the story and shoot some stuff. Use your abilities for stuff. Just have fun like that.
I'd say I don't like the pistol. So I was actually having more fun with the wrench. I was just like going Gordon Freeman on those first ones, and that was like way more fun for me at the beginning. Maybe you get better guns, but yeah, for me that's the most enjoyment to play. That or use the plasmids.
So I guess slight spoiler for you, Nate, but I don't think you'll mind because it seems kind of obvious since you get powers in the game. So you get a incinerate ability, and it is so much fun because the way he activates it is he snaps his finger. So it's like you're just like going around like Thanos and everyone and lighting them on fire.
Nice.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about it like that.
Bang on fire. Bang on. That's a lot of fun to do. So it is fun killing everyone. I assume you're playing on easy as well, Nate.
I am. Yes.
Yeah.
Because I remember not liking the shooting and just being like, why am I missing things? Like, this just doesn't feel right to me.
Mm.
And so, yeah, so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it on easy. And there you go. So normally I play on defaults, but for this, to make sure I can actually do it and stick with it this month, I'm starting on easy.
Yep. I thought the exact same thing. I want to play on easy because I know you can switch the game to hard at some point. I'll have to look at the walkthrough or the
you do it at the very end.
Yeah, that way I get that achievement. And
so did you finish that fest quest at all? I don't think that's really much of a spoiler. I know Matric, I think, talked about it, and it's pretty common, but did you finish that quest and get the camera?
I did. I finished
Have you used it?
Yes.
What's your opinion on that?
It's it seems unnecessary to be in the game.
I would agree with that. I don't know.
I don't hate it. So part of me kind of likes it, and I guess sorry, Nate, but it's a few hours in, so it's not like major spoilers.
I think I got to the camera when I played it before. So.
Oh, okay.
Well,
cool.
If you've looked at the achievement list, it's on the achievement list anyway, so it's not like
also true.
It's a spoiler.
But yeah,
plus the game is real old.
But I like the idea of the camera where I can take pictures of all the different what are they called? Splicers. And you get damage boosts on or whatever you're doing your research. So I like that idea, but at the same time it just feels a little unnecessary. Maybe if I was playing on a higher difficulty, having that extra little bit of damage boost would be nice. But play on easy, it's so many of them, you just shoot them in the head real quick and they're dead. You don't really need it.
Yeah, so one of the achievements, they want you to, get it, I think, to A+ or something. I can't remember exactly what the rhetoric they use for that, but they want you to do it. So you got to take action shots. And I just kind of found it a little weird because it's they're coming at you and then they're jumping at you and then you're trying to get the right shot before shooting them. And it was just okay, maybe we're taking this a little bit too much, but
I guess I'll brag a little because I got that A+ shot.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I had one of the one that crawls on the ceiling. It was lunging at me or something like that.
Yeah.
And I managed to catch it. So therefore I was able to get the action shot.
Nice. And it doesn't take long, so it's not hard or anything, but it's just, I don't know.
A little tedious.
Yeah.
So Icefire in chat says that someone noted that Bioshock does not handle quick resume well. So maybe that is why my game crashed. I know I did start it up and then stopped it and then brought it back up. So yeah, maybe it's just me having quick resume on caused it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have much experience in that. I don't think I used it when I played it, and I'm not a big fan of quick resume, so I just
I love it.
Delete it. Well, Series X is so fast anyways. You're right in there so fast that...
Yep.
I realize that.
It's before. I remember, I think the first game I played was Far Cry Primal after I bought the Series X, and I remember before you'd have to, load the game in, and then you'd go get a drink and go to the bathroom, and you come back, and you're 50%. Now it's you can't even get up out of your chair, and you're already in the game playing, so...
Oh, yeah. Well, I said that about Prominence Poker. I could never figure out for the life of me why it took so long to load in that freaking game. And then I get the Series X, and it's I don't even have time to open my phone and get to Facebook or something to kill the minute and a half wait period. It just immediately loads. It's so nice.
Because you need that Unreal Engine to play poker. It's the best. Everybody knows. To play poker, you need the Unreal Engine.
Man, you're not...
It's required.
It's just a poker game. Why does it take so long to load? It takes the same amount of time as Morrowind took to load on the OG Xbox. That's unacceptable for a poker game.
Be glad there aren't any doors in that game because.
But yeah, Bioshock. I'm enjoying it. Keep an eye out. I'll be streaming it again whenever I get the chance. I don't know when. This is a very busy weekend with Oliver's birthday, UFC, Super Bowl, and all that. So whenever I get a chance, I'll be streaming again. I can't wait.
It's a good thing you ordered those in the right order. Just in case the wife was walking by.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
It's official. You've got proof.
She knows I'm more looking
Yeah.
forward to the fights.
Yeah.
All right. But Wild West, what game do you want to talk about?
Yeah, so before I was, throwing elbows at everyone in Rumbleverse, I was playing Control, and I had a lot of fun with it. This is part of the Alan Wake universe, and it's made by Remedy, and they're kind of becoming my favorite developers now. I liked Quantum Break, I like Alan Wake, I liked Control. And I think, right now that's kind of my game of the year. I enjoyed the sci-fi and horror aspect that they had of it. You play as a girl named Jessie. Looks like she's trying to start a new job and at the FBI headquarters, and there's something that happens right away, and you see eventually that there's this new enemy called the Hiss, and you're out there to figure out what they're trying to do and everything, and you get very good acting, very good scenes in there. I love the suspenseful music they play. The slow progression. It's not just here's everything you have. You got to kind of work at killing your enemies, going through the levels, and upgrading your stuff, which I thought was very appropriate. You didn't have to grind much out at all, and the DLC was really good as well. So if you're playing the one version or the Ultimate Edition, it works everything in, and that's the one I got, and it looks very nice on the Series X. It didn't have any problems with crashing or anything. It just performed very well, and eventually you get the ability, you've seen it in the trailers anyways, but you get the ability to kind of fly for small periods of time, and it handled that beautiful. It's just overall a great game, and might be my game of the year this year already.
I like that your game of the year is a game that came out 2 years ago.
Yeah, or how I don't know when it came out, but I think I made it known I don't like playing games right at the beginning. I just don't like I don't like rewarding developers on glitchy games that they put out, so I rarely play games. I mean, I think I did Fallout 4 and Red Dead 2 last, and they just were glitches, so I had to put it down for a while. Let them kind of figure out. It's like I love, like, I'm looking forward to Hogwarts coming out, and my daughter is very into Harry Potter. Two of my daughters are, and I want to get it, but whether it has that level of polish or not, we'll see.
Hogwarts, I haven't heard anything. Granted, it just came out today, but I haven't heard anything bad about it yet. I saw the IGN.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, I saw some of the reviews. I read a few of them today as people were playing it, and I haven't heard anything, so that's good news. I mean, if that's how it is by the the weekend, I might just go ahead and get it just to they did a good job, and might as well reward them for that. But I'm looking forward to that game, and
same.
But Control was amazing. If you like Alan Wake, you're gonna like this game. It's different too because Alan Wake's a writer, and she's kind of got more of an action background anyways, so she can handle her gun a lot better than Alan Wake can. But I like the universe that they're creating with everything, kind of little tidbits here and there that you found as you're looking at the levels or exploring the different parts of the building. I enjoyed kind of the whole universe building that they're doing, so it's definitely a game to check out. And it's only 20 hours, so
I was trying to check your your games list. Are you playing the stacks of them? Because there's 3 stacks of Control.
I am actually. I mean, I've been gaming for a while now, and that's one of the few games that when I finished all of it, got the Ultimate Edition. I think on sale last year at Best Buy, and it got to the point I was like, oh, I'm just gonna play it, and so I started it, and I was like, finished it, and I was like, well, this might be a game that I'd want to do the stack like right away. I'd be happy to jump right back in and do it all over again.
Nice. And then there's the PC stack as well. And Control 2, I think it was announced, right?
It was. So they got Alan Wake 2 coming out and Control 2 coming out.
Oh, yeah.
I do not remember Hero Control 2. I know Alan Wake 2 is gone to set. The second release.
Yeah.
Or now.
I started Control and just the deformation of like that first, like when you go into this other area, I should say, just and your gun just like blowing stuff up was just so cool. I was like, this game is awesome.
Mhm.
Like I can tell like from the first 30 minutes that I'm really gonna have a good time with this. So obviously I'm not gonna play it until I need something super awesome, and then I'm gonna enjoy it. And that's just me. It's stupid. Sorry, but it looks awesome.
So even leaving Game Pass didn't even get you to play that game.
Well, because I bought them all.
Oh, you bought it. Okay,
So
gotcha.
I have them all. I just need an excuse to go and just I just need to go and do it.
You should. It's a good game.
And going back to the Hogwarts thing, I started Hogwarts. I really like it. I'm going to talk about it next week. So I've only had a couple hours with it. So
Any,
so far it
any
seems
glitches
great.
or anything in it?
Oh yeah, there's glitches. It's great. I've had one glitch where the professor that was supposed to take me down to my first class was kind of like just kept like staring off into one direction and kind of walking, but wasn't moving anywhere on the staircase. So I kind of went back up the stairs. I was like, what do I do here? Am I just gonna? There's no checkpoint. I can't go back to a checkpoint. I don't know what I'm gonna. So I kind of like went up and came back, and then she was fixed. And I was like, okay, all right, let's go. And so I am ready for bugs and all, warts and all. I'm having so much fun with that. It's probably going to be a fairly positive gushing review next week. So be prepared.
I'm so jealous.
Yep.
I really hope I can get to it soon.
Yeah.
This is such a crazy busy week for me. That's just like, I'm not going to buy this just yet. But I really
play it. Yeah, there's no reason to go digital deluxe because that was going to give you a 3-day head start. And if you can't play it in time, just save your money.
Yeah, exactly. Although I really wanted that physical edition of the game. I really wanted that book with the floating wand. That is so cool.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah, that looked pretty cool.
I get the sense that like a year from now, that's going to be like $100. Like it's going to be at Best Buy. It's going to be in clearance, but I could be wrong. But that's how I justify it to myself to not get that.
God, I hope so. Because that Titanfall statue is like $300-$400.
Yeah, it is.
And God, do I want that statue, but I cannot justify spending that.
I remember when the first one came out, I saw that and I was like, ooh, that was really cool. I should get it. But, at the time I wasn't where I'm at now financially. And so I was like, maybe not. And then I went back and looked at it later and I was just like, just the statue itself was like, like you said, $250, $300.
So expensive.
And I was just like, and then Titanfall 2 came out with the helmet and I was like, nah, I'm good without that. But that Titanfall thing looked pretty cool though.
Oh, it looks so sweet. And it's a big statue too.
Yeah. I get you, because on eBay it's like, oh, it's only $100. Okay. Plus like $200 or $300 shipping.
I was gonna say,
No, it's not $100. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I've got the Halo Reach one. That's pretty cool. I like that. I also have the Shadow of War, $300 Shadow of War one sitting in a box right now.
Wow.
I'll have to bust that out sometime.
Put in that game room that you're not allowed to record in.
Yeah.
All right. But Nate, what game would you like to talk about?
Oh my gosh, you were talking about how crazy this week is. Let's just talk about how crazy.
One heck of a week.
Let's just talk about how crazy February is. Like, this is stupid.
Yeah, it really is.
Short month, and then everybody.
Think of that. You're already losing 2 to 3 days.
Everybody.
Hey, February is the best month.
Yeah, literally everybody. Well, happy birthday, I guess. Literally everybody canceled their game this week. They said, we're shutting it down. We're closing the servers. You have to play every game that's out right now, and you have to beat them now, or else you're not going to have enough time to chase Game Pass too. So we got our Game Pass news. We got Rumbleverse closing down. We got Knockout City closing down. We got Crossfire X closing down. We got all these things closing down. So if you're one of those people that just wants to get in and get as much gamer score as you can before these things go offline, maybe you started them and you just want to squeeze that gamer score. It's a rough month. And then, of course, you got your RTDL. You got it's a lot of pressure this month. This is a crazy month. So what am I doing? Yeah, I'm starting Hogwarts. That's like a 100-hour game. Oh, and I'm also playing Avengers. Oh, that's like a 100-hour game. And
Oh yeah. 'cause
so I'm
they're close.
stupid. So I'm stupid. That's the moral of the story. But this stupid is going to talk about Crossfire X because that's not so bad. We got Crossfire X in Game Pass. It was not great. Like it was not the amazing game that we thought it was. So we got the single player experience in Game Pass. The multiplayer was free, I believe. Currently is now, but I think it was free at the time.
I think it was.
Yes. I
Yeah.
think it still is.
Yeah. So the single player campaign goes away mid-month, and you're not missing anything. I haven't even started it up because there's no point. So what I've been trying to do is get the multiplayer done before it leaves in March or something like that. It's pretty far off. It's not bad. It's just not amazing. It's not amazing. It's it's your typical first-person shooter. There is no cover mechanic. There's no like peeking out around a corner. There's none of that. So instead, you'll kind of like edge out across an edge, just kind of like move around the corner, and instantly you're headshot and dead. And that's the game. It's like whoever gets to the corner first wins, and whoever has the most corners covered wins.
Sounds like Raw.
That's pretty much how the gameplay goes. As far as achievements, there's 3 types. There's get 100 kills. I think it's like get 1 kill, get 20 kills, get 50 kills, get 100 kills. Then there's also get headshots. So it's like get 1 headshot, get 20 headshots, get 50 headshots, get 100 headshots. I might be wrong on the 20. I definitely know there's a 50 and 100. A single headshot is going to count as 2 kills. So if you can just get nothing but headshots, you're good.
Wait, what?
And then the final type of achievement they have is the games played. So you have to play 50 matches and 100 matches. And if you get a win counts as 2 plays. So you could potentially beat this in 50 plays if every play is a win. I recommend you do that. Because, like I said, a lot of times you're going to get shot in the head going around corners and such. It's got a whole bunch of different guns. It's got sniper guns. It's got full auto. It's got machine guns. It's got a Gatling gun. It's got a shotgun. So it's got all these different types, but they pretty much, it doesn't really matter too much. You just get yourself a full auto, and you kind of aim at somebody's chest, and because of the spread pattern, you're going to get a headshot. So you don't necessarily have to be a sniper to get all the headshots. You can kind of aim near the top of somebody and just go full auto, and you'll get headshots eventually. Certainly by the time you've played 100 matches or earned 100 matches with wins and games played, you're going to get those headshots done. I've played it about 3 or 4 nights with Mattism and Fug and Toadstyle, and other people have wisely chosen not to do that. But it's not a bad time. It's even fun when you go in there and you see a guy who's obviously using, a scope mod or an auto win app or something. So like he's just getting 1-shot kills. He's bunny hopping around the level, scoring headshots, total aimbot, right? Even that's kind of fun because eventually that guy ends up on your team and you just steamroll the other team and you get 2 wins. The game, it doesn't have very good spawn protection. So a lot of times you can, if you have a good team and the other team's not very good, you can kind of spawn camp. Like if you push everybody back to their side of the board and you just kill them as soon as they come out of the base, then the match is over very quickly.
I like this.
Yeah, it's not so bad. If I had to do it by myself, it would be mind-numbing and horrible. But going in with a couple friends, just trying to slam this out as quickly as possible. We're all kind of like of the same mindset. Okay, we're just going to do this. This is how we're spending our evenings for a couple nights. And it's actually been a pretty good time. Considering I would not play this by myself. So playing with other people, it's good to know that this has an end date. It's going to be done this week. I'm at like almost 70% of the matches. So just 30 more matches, 15 wins and we're done. So yeah, that's Crossfire X. If you haven't started it, there's plenty of time, especially if you have a bunch of first-person shooter friends. If you're not good at headshots, that's just going to be super frustrating. Maybe stay away. But it's not a bad time. It's not a bad completion, and there's plenty of time to do it, even in this short month.
Yeah, I see that the
in-
servers go down in May.
Yeah, it's May. I was thinking March, but yes, the servers go down in May. You should be able to play until then. If you've got a group that plays games, you could probably schedule this and get it done in a week. If you're the type of person that can play multiple times during the week, if you're only playing for like an hour a week, it's going to take you. It's going to take you a little while, but it's totally doable. That's Crossfire X. Don't play the single player. Don't do it.
There's no need
reason.
to.
There's
So
no need.
So it's actually funny. I just downloaded the single player week and a half before we got the announcement that it was leaving Game Pass, because I guess I was just listening to the Activision acquisition news. I'm like, a Call of Duty game, that kind of sounds fun. Let me check out Crossfire. I wonder how that would be. That's like a Call of Duty like game. And then here it comes, and it's leaving Game Pass. So it's like, all right, well, I'm not going to start that because there's no way I'm going to finish that, along with all the other games I want to play right about now. And then, as you were talking, I was watching clips, and wow, this game does not look good. For a game that was supposed to be like this big AAA first-person shooter type thing, like a really big deal that Game Pass got it does not look that good. And the ratings on TA kind of reflects that. It's got a 2.37 rating. That's bad.
Yeah, if you're looking at the video I put in the documents, that's the multiplayer. That is not the single player. The single player looks like it has some kind of Call of Duty, glitz. You know how they put some shine on their single player campaign.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's that, but I'm gonna say it's more that than it is the multiplayer. So I think the single player does have a little bit of, something more than the multiplayer does. But it's not much. Because people who were really looking for it were really disappointed by the game. But I'm having an okay time like I said, in the multiplayer with friends. It's fun to compete against them. And if they're on the other team, it's really fun to just kind of trash talk. So we normally go in group together, but we actually played against each other a little bit the other night, and that was kind of fun too.
Can you not party up?
No, you can party up, but you can only have 4 people in your party. And a match, I think, is like 6 or something like that on the side. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird, man. This is why the game is going away. They've made bad decisions.
Who designed that?
They've made some bad decisions, and that's why it's going away.
Yeah,
But
It's
you can drag 3 friends around with you, and just go in and suffer together, and that makes it all the better.
Who wants to go in as a party of 4 and then have to deal with 2 randoms? That's
2 randoms,
so dumb.
But you can spawn kill. That's okay to do.
You can spawn kill, and I recommend it.
So I love that.
Mm.
I love griefing people. I love the spawn killing. Back in the Team Fortress 2 days, I used to be that guy that would get outside the map, be the engineer, and skywalk and put the turret up in front of your spawn so you can't get out. I love spawn killing. So, like, had I known that, I might have played this a little bit sooner. I love griefing people.
Go for it. Like,
How long
you get one
are you
grenade.
looking at to beat it, the multiplayer, if you play it?
Nate.
What's that?
How long does it take to beat the multiplayer if you're trying to start from
Let me
scratch?
see if it's keeping track of my hours.
I mean,
We're
you still
putting
have
in about
4
an
months.
hour and a half a night. We've played about 3 or 4 nights. Let's see. Crossfire says I have played for 10 hours. I probably have another 2 hours to go, probably.
Okay,
So
that's
so
not
roughly
too bad.
12. Yeah. And now, if you want to be that guy and you've got a rapid fire controller, after you've gotten your headshots, you can leave your friends by the wayside and just Cronus this thing or rapid fire the A button overnight. And you can be that guy. And sometimes that guy's on your team when you go to play. There's guys bunny hopping. There's guys just spinning on your side, not doing anything, not contributing. And then every now and then you get somebody on the other team who's doing that too. That's a great way to get headshots if you can. Just kind of line it up. Just kind of wait to get the guy and farm your headshots that way if you're having trouble. But yeah, so far I'm not that guy. I tried it. I tried it, and I accidentally sent someone a whole lot of message invites by accident. I had my controller set up wrong. So I apologize
Who's
for
this
that.
KooshMoose guy, and why is he messaging me?
Yeah, I feel really bad about that. I sent a lot of messages to a friend, and I then sent him a text message later saying, "Hey, that was my Cronus. I am not crazy, and I apologize." So,
I do not want to meet you on that gas station later.
so yeah, that's Crossfire X. If you got a group, it's not horrible. I mean, yeah, it's horrible, but it's not really horrible. It's kind of horrible.
Boosting with friends is fun.
Yeah, it's good enough for with friends. If you didn't have friends, don't do that to yourself.
All right.
Crossfire X.
All right, cool. Let's get into some sales then. So I have 2 games to recommend. First game being the Bioshock collection. I was just talking about this. This comes with Bioshock 1 and 2, and crap, did it include Infinite? I didn't even notice that. I just thought about that. I kind of forgot about it already. I didn't make a good enough note. But yeah, it has Bioshock 1 and 2 at least. Like I said before, it's a game in a month. It's usually like $40. It's $10 right now. So that's a good sale. And then another game that I saw, I don't really know anything about this game, but it seems interesting. It is called Air Guitar Warrior Gamepad Edition, and it is a shoot 'em up music game. It's $3 right now. Yeah, like I said, I just watched a couple of clips. I don't really know anything about it. Just from what I was watching, I'm like, okay, there might be something here. And for $3, yeah, you could do a whole lot worse, I would think. And then also, it's a 2 to 3 hour completion. So if that's, might be something quick to do, that's nice. And it's usually $15.
Good discount.
And there's like mixed reviews in Twitch chats. By 571 is saying it's fun. Icefire is saying it's okay. So there you go. Let's see who's next. Nate, what games would you like to recommend?
All right, I'm going to recommend Flow Lines Versus. I think that's what that stands for, the VS. It's $1.50 down from $5. This is a puzzle game. Do you remember in your Artifacts Mundi games where you had like that little mini game where you've got a puzzle and some string and you have to connect the dots and not let the strings kind of intersect? You have to get like from the red post to the red post, and the blue has to do it, and the yellow has to go, and the green still has to fit.
I know.
You know those puzzles?
About. Yes.
Okay, so that's this. And you're not supposed to have the lines intersect until you do. And then they add a mechanic where you can jump and jump lines and stuff. So they kind of step up the puzzle. It gets more interesting. I'm pretty sure there's solutions everywhere online. You'll be able to get them. But it's fun. I like these types of games. They're nice little puzzlers. I got to the part where it started getting kind of crazy, and then I got distracted by something else. But it was a fun time. Panzer Dragoon Remake. This is $2.50 down from $25. This is an on-rails shoot 'em up, and it's 100 hours. Plus, because there's a 100-hour achievement. So that's the only reason that this game takes 100 hours is because of that 100-hour achievement. There are cheats. I think there's 3 cheats in particular. There's like an invulnerability. There's a rapid fire.
That's nice.
And I believe there's a level select. And those 3 in combination will help you get the majority of the achievements. And then, of course, you just have to sit on a menu for 100 hours total, cumulative, so not in one sitting.
That
would be insane. So 100 hours cumulative on this menu, and you'll get that achievement out of the way. That's kind of fun. So I kind of had this dream of moving up the on rails leaderboard. I love that. I love the idea of that leaderboard. I kind of want to see where I am in Maryland and maybe go all the way, or almost all the way on that one. Q-Yo Blaster, $1 down from 10. This is a shoot 'em up, and it might be hard for people who like baby games, but it looks like fun if you like the shoot 'em ups. And finally, Momonga Pinball Adventures is $1.50 down from $6. It's adventure, it's pinball, it's cute. There's multiple objectives for levels, so you're going to be replaying them. Yeah, love it.
Yeah, when you said that about the cheats, I forgot to mention that Control has those as well. You can have a invincibility, and so you don't
Does
take
it?
any damage at all. So I never did use them, but they are there if you want it. Makes it
I've
easier.
never heard that before. That's cool.
Good to know.
Yeah, it's in their menu. You can just go in there and turn them on if you want to. But I don't think there's any difficulty achievements. I was just playing on story mode and just kind of enjoying that. But anyways, so I think just about every time I'm on here, I recommend Shadow of War. And once again, it's on sale for $8.99, down from $59.99. And it's the definitive edition. So you get all the DLC. There's no more pay to win at all. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I love it. So that's a pretty good price there. I do like the occasional tower defense, and they have one called Steampunk Tower 2. That's $3.49. It's its lowest price right now. And then I know Vulgar Latin likes his Civilization. I saw the upgrade DLC was only $19.99, down from $49.99. And Civilization's an awesome game. I love playing that, especially on the computer. So I'd recommend getting those games.
We need a Civ Rev 2. So, Nate, I looked it up. In Maryland, you are number 15
Number 15, it's doable.
with
What's the spread?
2,700 or 2,665 gamer score.
And who's got the most?
That's a name. To get to number 1, it is Darth Daddy 69.
Okay. I'll call him Darth Daddy.
And Daddy has 6,420 gamer score.
That seems like achievable. I could probably get this done in a couple of years. So yeah, let's do it.
What the rate you play games, yes.
Honestly, with the rate that I play, with the rate that I can focus, yeah, this is a couple of years.
You only need about 4,000 gamer score. All right. But either way, it is the new month. So that means we get some new games of gold. First game for all month that is available to download is For the King. It is a role-playing turn-based card and board game. 60 to 80 hours. I haven't played a lot of it. I played a decent amount of it, and I remember it being fun. I don't remember a whole lot about it, though. And
I think I've heard good things. Yeah, I think people have talked about it. So,
yeah, I forget. There's 2 or 3 people in the Discord were also saying some good stuff about it. It's free. Who cares? That's all that matters. I know those games are going at one point. And then also February 16th to March 15th is Guts and Goals, a sports beat 'em up football game. What a category. 6 to 7 hours and 1 obtainable. So you can look at
Perfect.
And then for Game Pass news, apparently available now is Hot Wheels Unleashed. I saw it on the Game Pass screen.
I got notified about it today.
I got notified as well. Apparently it's a thing. I don't know. I don't know if I believe it yet or not.
in 5 minutes from right now, they might pull it again. So just be warned.
But either way, that's the only Game Pass edition news that we have right now. It's the Game of the Year edition, whatever that means.
It means it has all the DLC, I believe. All the DLC that you need to get achievements.
That's all that matters. It's completable on Game Pass.
Yep.
Oh, and that's on cloud console and PC, so you can play it a little bit everywhere.
Get your Hot Wheels fix at work.
What was that?
Said get your Hot Wheels fix at work.
It'll work perfect. I'm a mechanic. While I'm working on the car, I can be playing Hot Wheels. Hopefully we get some more additions before next week. But let's see. Next Wednesday, as of recording anyway, leaving Game Pass. We have a couple that are leaving. That more specifically, that would be the 15th. It is Infernax, which is a platformer Metroidvania, 15 to 20 hours, or you can do it in 5 with cheats and a walkthrough. We have Besiege, which is an 3 to 4 hour action game. We have Recompile, which Matriarch no, Devin. Devin talked about this a few weeks ago. 6 to 8 hour action adventure game. We have Skull the Hero Slayer, a 1 to 2 hour platformer roguelike. Wait,
you may not remember. You may not remember. Skull the Hero Slayer
No.
had a developer menu or something like that, so you could get it in 1 to 2 hours. But those days are long gone. So now it requires skill and like 15 to 20 hours.
Okay, that's what that note is for. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember that at all. The Last Kids on Earth and the Staff of Doom. What a name. 12 to 15 hour action adventure game. And then some little game that no one's ever talked about, Crossfire X.
Yeah,
And
but that's just the single player is going away. The multiplayer is here for your enjoyment.
Yeah, the single player is going away on the 15th, and presumably it will be available to download afterwards if you want to buy the game. And then, as a reminder, the multiplayer is going down in May. And also, if you want to buy any of these games, and God knows you don't have the time to do them this month because there's way too much going on with server closures, you can get them for 20% off as of right now with an active Game Pass subscription. Otherwise, more likely than not, most of these games will be 60+% off later on.
Yeah, Fernex isn't hard. I did that, I think, last weekend. It was not hard if you put on Infernal Ability and just kind of go out there.
Now, did you use the walkthrough from start to finish, or did you do like a natural play and then like how?
I did one natural play. After listening to you, I was on the Infernex wiki just to make sure I had the right people I was talking to. So I did one natural play, and then after that, I kind of just went from there and cleaned it up quickly.
Yeah, I think one natural play is enough.
Yes,
or
and it's not long to do a natural play, anyways. So
it's not. No, it's not.
Besiege isn't hard either.
Besiege is not hard. It's wonky.
If you know how to do it. I was going to say, if you try to just do it straight, it's very difficult. It'd probably be over, I don't know, 15, 20 hours by itself. But
yeah, it'd take a long time to figure out those machines or search through, the gallery to download them. But the walkthrough is really good for the most part. The first, I think there's 4 areas. I think the first 3 areas, they do a good job of listing all the vehicles you have to download at the top of the walkthrough. That 4th area, they sneak a couple in that as you're reading the walkthrough, you're like, I don't have that. Then you have to go get those vehicles.
Yeah.
And there's actually one thing in the walkthrough that's really bad. There's one level where you have to destroy a bunch of windmills and like this little village. If you're listening to this, let me save you some time and frustration because all the air vehicles in this game in Besiege are horrible. They control horribly. So what you want to do is you want to get yourself this one machine that has this really long tail, prehensile tail, I'll say. Very long and curvy. And you can then pick things up with that or smash things. And you want to smash that whole village to pieces with that prehensile tail vehicle.
Well, now I want to play.
And that will save you so much time and frustration. But there are other couple levels that are weird and just RNG based, and you just keep reloading, keep trying to get it. I kind of liked the game until I hit some of those frustration points, and I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm doing the PC version. The PC version is known to be buggy, and there's one unobtainable. So if you're worried about that sort of thing, save yourself some time and just skip the PC version. Otherwise, go get it. Have fun. I'm not your dad.
Yeah, I thought of that meme about where, or I guess that GIF or whatever, where it says that's a blank because I don't want to say that online. That was what I was thinking of when I saw that machine.
Oh yeah, that's all I could think of when I started doing it, and
that sells me on the game.
you got to check out that machine. That thing is impressive.
Yeah, I was gonna say, at least go try to find a video online just to see it on it.
Oh yeah.
I'll also say Icefire in chat also said that apparently there's a Last Kids on Earth and Staff of Doom show on Netflix.
It's a show. I don't know if it's a manga, but it's a comic book. I think it's a big media thing.
I know nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you play that game, Koosh? Is it good?
I did. I streamed a little bit of it, and I think I reviewed it one time, and I completed it ahead of time. We had a review copy, so I felt no pressure time-wise, and it was okay. It's like a baby's first Diablo / crossover, so I'm going to play it because it's a crossover, or it's a it's a TV to video game making the jump, so I have to play that. And it was okay. It wasn't terribly buggy. I think there was a little bit of frustration, but it wasn't horrible.
That's good.
It wasn't horrible. Yeah. That's a solid review.
There you go. I'm giving you the best isn't horrible recommendations all week.
All right. Well, in that case, it is time for some contests. Nate, why don't you get ahead with the Gamertag Challenge?
All right. We're talking about the Gamertag Challenge. It is brand new this year. For the year, that is. We've been doing it for a while. Last month, we were doing the Gamertag for patron Tony Coconuts. And his wildcard game was any new achievement or previous completion in the Yakuza series. It's worth 1 bonus draw max. And then there was the bonus. It's only a flesh wound. Achievements related to losing health. That was 1 bonus draw per achievement. We had 27 participants, 186 letters, 10 tag completions, so 10 people spelled Tony Coconuts. We had 1 wild card used. We had 35 bonuses entered for a total of 322 draws. We then had people who went ahead and did a pretty good job. We had Ace 14. I'm sorry, we had Ace who had 14 total draws. We had Tater Soup with 8. We had Chewy with 11. We had Northern Last with 5. We had Crunchy Goblin with 4 and Freem Hole with 1. And our winner with 8 draws was Tater Soup 19.
Nice. Congratulations.
You do not need a full completion to win the Gamertag Challenge. It is random. You just get better chances at participating more. So congratulations. Let's talk about next month, which is this month. This month, our Gamertag is patron GT3 option fan with the wild card of Gran Turismo, Georgia Tech, Green Thumb. Nobody knows what that GT stands for. Achievements or previous completion in simulation racing game, NCAA football game, or a game involving plants equals 1 bonus draw max. That'll be a fun one to score. And the bonus, I tell you, I don't know why I do this to myself or why I let people do this to me. The bonus is the triple option. Get a bonus for every achievement unlocked that has a triple, which is 3 of the same letter in a row in an achievement title. That's worth so 1 bonus draw per achievement. Those ones are easy. I can write a program to do that. But these green plants, oh my gosh, what was I thinking? And that's GT Option Thran. If you want to join the Gamertag Challenge, just check out the channel on the Discord. Send me a PM. I'll get you added, and off we go.
Interesting. I always look forward to seeing the bonuses and whatnot, because a lot of times there's something very creative. Very good. All right. And it is a live show, so that means it is the first show of the month. And that means that we have our patron drawing. So as always, thank you, Wild West. Thank you, everyone else who helps support the show. Lets us run all these contests. Even though it doesn't look like it tonight, it helps us upgrade all of the streaming setups and whatnot. Technical glitches aside, of course. But yes, patron drawing for this month is Wheezy Fuzz.
Congratulations!
Congratulations, and thank you for supporting the show.
Thank you.
And if you would like to be a patron, get in on all the perks. You get to suggest topics and questions for us each week. We actually take the patrons' answers that we read out all week, or sometimes the patrons actually join the show for the live shows or whatever. You can check it out at patreon.com/achievementhunting101.
And I hear that increases your chances to win, right?
Yes. I mean,
definitely increases your chances to win the patron draw. That is true.
And any other special giveaways that we do in the patron VIP chat in Discord. But yes, Wheezy Fuzz, go ahead and send me a message when you hear this, and we will get you a code. But with that, let's get into Brag Camp. Go ahead and take it away, Wild West.
Awesome. All right. So we got completions. We have Radonna's has reached a new milestone, 200 completed games. Infamous has reached a milestone of 250 completed games. Living Legends is at 300 completed games. And Somebody that is not here has reached 800 completed games.
Come on now.
Big L. All right, Big L. Our good friend Big L has reached 800 completed games. Feel better, man. Our streaks, we've got Dunkos on a 50-day streak. Cerebral Assassin, 100-day achievement win streak. Thrash Forever on a 400-day achievement win streak. Alyssa is on a 650-day achievement win streak. Dinoman87 on a 800-day streak. Eldritch SS on a 900-day achievement win streak. Philip Wendell on 1,000-day achievement win streak. Congratulations, that's crazy. And Waka Pale, 3,400-day achievement win streak.
Y'all. That's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
That is so long.
See, Philip Bueno, we told you what could go wrong. It was on the sheet, and we didn't mess it up.
We weren't going to forget you.
The one thing we got right tonight.
I mean, I feel like Waka Pale's win streak is longer than like my oldest daughter. I mean, that's just...
Yeah, I don't understand streaks. Congratulations, all of you that do.
Yes.
That's
I'm not
amazing.
making light of this. That's just
No.
crazy.
No, that's insane. I don't get it, and that's impressive.
That is truly impressive and just insane. 3,400 days. That's so long.
Oh, and Philip's saying he's played it in Germany to keep his win streak. That's some dedication right there.
Wow.
Oh, that's right. I remember you talking about that because you were going to. Yeah, you were saying, "What can I do to keep it going?" Ah, nice. Well done.
That's dedication. No.
Yeah.
No.
I think you just
thank
reach a certain point and you want to keep it going for as long as you can.
Well, that's how like Elle and Michelle were. I remember us playing on our Thursday night group, and like we're doing Borderlands or whatever, to where there's like not a lot of achievements, and we get done at 1:30 in the morning. We're like, I'm so tired. I want to go to bed, but I need to go get an achievement. So instead of turning the game off, they go get some achievement in some baby game or whatever just to preserve that streak. Which, I mean, good on you. It helps you keep them gamer score going up. But man, I don't need that stress in my life.
Yeah, that's dedication. Congratulations, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But in gamer score, Survivalist has hit 200,000 gamer score. Dinoman 87 has hit 350,000. Ben L 72 has hit 550,000. EOJ has hit 650,000. Dude, what? Do 3? I don't know, man.
Dub D23.
Dub D23, man, it is so late.
But with this, the lowercase, and it's all jammed together. Yep.
Yeah, that's all together. Capitalize something, man. Has hit 700. Has hit 700,000, along with Eldritch SS. Quick Don't Die has hit 850,000. Casual Exile has hit 900,000. Yinga Gar10 has hit 1.1 million gamer score. Chewy on Ice has hit 1.2 million gamer score. Thrash Forever has hit 2.3 million gamer score. And Redemption Denied has hit 3.6 million gamer score.
Wow. That's insane.
That is outrageous. Speaking of
Where we are
dedication,
now.
there you go.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's insane. In leaderboards, Alex R. Davies is now the second in the True Achievement leaderboard for Metroidvania. Heated competition here. Ahizo is now in the top 10 of the games played leaderboard for card and board. Ben L72 is now in the top 100 of the England TA Difference leaderboard. Eruteric is now in the top 10 of the Europe True Achievement leaderboard for turn-based, and he's number 5 in the Gamerscore leaderboard for turn-based. Freemhole is now in the top 500 of the True Achievement leaderboard for strategy and turn-based. FuFuCuddilyPoof, oh my gosh, let me count the commas, is now in the top 100,000 of the Gamerscore leaderboard for Xbox One real time. Good job, Fufu.
What?
You got it. I don't know. That is hilarious. Good job.
Why is that
You
even
made-
a thing?
You made the leaderboard segment. I'm so proud of you.
I didn't even know I was tracking
GT3.
that.
Well, we now have our show title. GT3 Option Fan is now in the top 200 of the Georgia True Achievement leaderboard for Xbox 360 Dungeon Crawler. Icefire TN, the top 200 of the games played for Metroidvania. Jimbot UK is now second in the England TA difference leaderboard for Xbox One. KooshMoose, I know that guy, is now in the top 5 of the Maryland TA difference leaderboard, and I forgot I was tracking that. Mental Knight 5 is now in the top 50 of the TA difference leaderboard for Action. Mike Pitch is now in the top 20 of the New York Gamer Score leaderboard. Print Manager Clue Scroll is now in the top 50 of the True Achievement leaderboard for Hack and Slash. Scarvese is now in the top 2,000 of the Achievements 1 leaderboard for Platformer. Sir Polygon, top 5, Georgia True Achievement leaderboard for Mech. And Sir Neo, oh man, Neo21 just joined us in the chat, and he is also in the top 20 of the Gamerscore leaderboard for Metroidvania and the top 5 of the USA Completed Games leaderboard for Metroidvania. We have got some Metroidvania superstars up in here. Congratulations, everybody.
Congratulations, everyone. Very good.
But especially Fufu for that top 100,000.
I had no idea I've been tracking that. I don't even know what game put me over for that.
Sure you didn't. You probably clicked something right before the show.
Go buy that DLC. Go for top 50,000.
All right, yeah, that's something. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you all for listening. That will do it for us this week. And thank you, Wes, for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
That was a fun show. As always, if you are live with us in Twitch chat right now, be sure to click that follow button. Also, click that tag on. Dog just jumped up on me. Click that subscribe button. If you have Amazon Prime, you get a free sub. If you would like to send us a message, you can do so on the Twitter at Achievements101. Send us some Twitter tweets. Join the Discord. Most important, discord.io/AH101. Subscribe to us on YouTube at Achievement Hunting 101. And as we said before, last but not least, the Patreon, patreon.com/Achievement Hunting 101. We greatly appreciate everyone that is able to support us. Thank you so much. But with that, class is dismissed. See y'all next week. On to some ducky races.